to Annapolis, Maryland, today at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will win the Go Bowling Military Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia's offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there. And how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's John. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
The coaches sometimes can get hesitant, right? With a long field goal, 40-plus yards into the wind, sometimes you'll see them go for it or punt the football. They believe in their kicker, and how about that? Drives it through the wind, 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They punted away on fourth down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off-play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Nicholson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Penny. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Touch pass on the right. Oh, he's got some space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Grab behind the line. It's Penny. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, North Texas. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We've reached the break and North Texas has the lead. One period in the books and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done. Driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I'd give back that last score.
14, Virginia, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. just missed on the connection, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides to back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
The give to the tailback. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll try the toss to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Got it in the middle. It's Johns. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a little space. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just enough time to get off one more snap. He'll throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Penny. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing Military Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
The Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. First down and more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. They need hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Never seems to take the big hit, finds enough room to get to the 29. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Maddox. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Handoff from the gun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. North Texas really has it going on offense. Gives it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. North Texas looking for a 3rd down conversion as we open play in the 4th. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Open space at the 25. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Keeps it on the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, North Texas. And the route is on.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Virginia, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Get it out on the screen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw again. Spits it out to the back. Hits the open man. Touchdown, Virginia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Virginia, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved.
Breaks into the open.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Penny. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the lone running back. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Virginia.
Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to fire on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Back to pass on second down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Fit it in the window for the score.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.